Okay, so this problem on the internet. It says the roots of this quadratic, it's got a k in it, are cosine theta and sine theta. And then it goes on to say, what's the value of k? So when I first looked at it, I thought about it, and maybe I took some wrong paths initially, and then I started thinking it's a product of the sum of the roots. I'm going to do the whiteboard and review it. But again, all the work is down over here. If you understand the work, that's fine. If not, I'll go to the whiteboard, and I'll walk you through it. Let's go to the whiteboard. I should say blackboard now. And let's write the problem down. And the problem, the original problem, is this. Let's write this down. Make sure I get a pen out. Okay, let's do it. And what do you have over here? You're given that the a quadratic 2x squared, and then it goes minus x plus k equals 0, has roots. I'll put this down. x1 is one root, and that root is the cosine of theta. And it also tells me I have another root, and it says x2 is the sine of theta. All right, let's review the product sum formulas for quadratics. So if you have a quadratic like this, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, the quadratic formula would produce, let's see, 2a minus b plus or minus, then you get b squared minus 4ac. That's two roots. Let's write them down. I'll write x1 down. x1 is going to be minus b plus, the square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And the second root is going to be minus b minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now, if you add x1 and x2 together, what would you get? Let's put that down. You get a common out of 2a. And if you add these together, you get minus 2b. And what's nice about these things just disappear. They cancel. So what do you get? Minus b over a. So I have the sum. So what do I know? I know the cosine of theta plus the sine of theta. They said the roots are sine and cosine, right? What's that going to equal to? Well, let's look up the quadratic we're given over here. So it's going to be the opposite of wherever the b is. Well, that's going to be plus 1. And what goes in bottom? The a, which is 2. All right, so this is one fact I know at this point. Now, that's not the answer. They want to know what k is. That has nothing to do with k at this point. All right, there's an infinite number of solutions to that, by the way. Let's put the product down. Let's write x1 times x2. And if you wrote that down, let's write this over here. Minus b plus the square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a times the other root, minus b minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Well, if you want that together, they're just conjugates. So you get b squared, and then you're going to get minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And it simplifies pretty nicely because the b squareds disappear. So you're basically just left with, 4ac over 2a. And, things cancel off there pretty nicely. What cancels there? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not 2a, it's 4a. I just noticed that. The 4's cancel. It's a squared too. Sorry about that. I really screwed up there. By the way, I know the formula. That's why I know I screwed up. The 4's cancel, and that's an a squared. One of the a's cancel, and you get c over a. Now, what I mean by that, a lot of students know the sum formulas for the quadratic, x1 plus x2. Just notice an error over here, is minus b over a. And a lot of students know the product of those roots formula. And some teachers actually enforce that to check problems. All right, let's take a look. And let's write this down now. So the product of these roots would be cosine times sine. Would be equal to what? Well, the c. What's the c going to be? Let's go back to it, the original equation. The c would be k over the a. What's the a in the original equation? It's 2. All right, this is another important fact. But again, I got, three unknowns in that. I'm sorry, two unknowns at this point, theta and k. So what I want to do is try to eliminate. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to take this first equation here and square both sides. If you do that, I'll write that down for you, cosine theta plus sine theta. We'll square this side, and we'll square the other side. Let's go through that. What do you get there? You get cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta plus 2 cosine theta sine theta, and that's going to equal 1/4, all right? Sine squared plus cosine squared is 1 plus 2. Cosine theta sine theta is k over 2. That equals 1/4. Let's keep moving through that. What do you get? 1 plus k equals 1/4. Subtract 1 from both sides, and you get k equals -3/4. And we're done. They asked for k, we found k. Thank you.